with me here, I have Madam Sandra Osmani. I believe you can make her out from the previous video. That's because she is the daughter to Madam Vida Amedome. She is also a widow, so she would also want to share with us her treatment or the treatment that she has received from the relatives after the demise of his partner. Her partner, sorry. Madam Sandra.
The story is very short in Casalubri. My wife was the nurse.
He was the nurse.
Okay. Actually, Oyejuma Opode. I some of the transfer call battle. To learn who know Yejuma son, I movie up for them. But Samana or more Nakasane Park. Nakasia Port Samabe 7 months. After 7 months, no. One early morning, on Yari, no, just say
that's not. Don't worry for her. Or free mo, sorry. Or free mo, how many years?
I'm not someone have here.
Oh, well, fresh and chest.
So, one early morning, you know about them about and upon what them are standing now for, according to them, mom says we're eating. Oh, sorry, so I think we are attacked. But before I didn't be moved to Malagoon Hospital, now we feel until you push your phone on the poet. I'm my late year. Think you said they are maybe after the burial. I want to support because I want to keep them up one is for 2 years. A year for crown, not because I mean, you say it, I say the funeral grounds for I'm so very away. My home a year no one, you won't stress and I'm my yard. They do a ball fit on. I'm almost sure you say that it time. I can't use it for 9 months. Which I told you how I fit. I am the first one. We survive in Kolam. Me lay to crown a pub now in the air no crowd with the man. Move your own side to soon. I said the bike or magic bike, no than if I send me baboy, how we need to know. I don't grant it to me now. Which I fear so itchy, and yes, something. You know, move your own side. When I had washes and the summer back, we buy a son. I'm China, you are doing the film. I'm a go away. The way of Sabbath in me, which I'm going to happen.
But I'm not free.
Man, fearful.
That's all, yeah. I'm willing to good. And I have no community.
I will come to one side 19.
Side 19. You did the same.
Sifapa.
And you know, a busia for no people, what's a man, and I borrow, and I hear.
I saw a bushani there. I would trade, you know, on my pity.
Now, let's hear me business. I say, what's a movie, baby? Some pop tomato. So the fact that on what me was starting so easily, no, it means there should be some atema, right?
Last time near car. Most of them are in some way, you man way.
Okay.
So, one me and mammy game. I think to my first no so that what them are. As I see the date, she be on, oh dear. So, a dining china. Mammy, now at home, sir. But mammy be film. Almost happens almost an hour woman, or no guy now, mammy be film. Almost film no shall be iron to the show. When I live no call, what kind of the lie will see I know. When I am go back up to Sicily, you man is grandman one. Where it was genius, said for putting up. They are young when they are being shop nights near each man. Or read very no fear, honey, na be very beer. At all, a smoke and nash, your no one voice me not my voice in a whole manner. On what's now. And do I am and Sana? Oh, yeah. Don't we any brap I any mother side and Sunday too also.
So try now all your innovation with the no then or movie left for the Sunday too.
Yeah. I'll running up that is the same way. And see true that neither movie and Sunday push up on and John many shame. The Diana Baby man is you know or so push since our moon already said I'm bet so many shames and I had no option. Send me up about the home. I'm so much fat. But we don't want to come home. People don't need to. But I had no option. If you are no bear one, Mobile, me who yes, you are yet fresh and car. Or moon brand or being a calling pins, sir. Or mamba. I go on to it soon. So your papa. You know you. You don't even know. To me, it's not me see I say me top and one shirt. But a movie, to me, young boy, can I be investing into my business? And when I me answer the money, am I investing whatever? Me go out and me and say, when I be that shit.
Oh, I make a son. I say, no more a chance to the sense, want you low, Clara. Okay, I should business. So, see, I'm not the amount of person. I am more I am sure. It said you are alone for you, Baba. Now, see, I am you,
But guy no need film or film within that short period of time now it wasn't easy and man beautiful like it was done. Sometimes I don't even eat. Everybody some man it's not my home. If you come mommy clothes, no one have a family apparently. The book here the another friend man answer the Diana can I know the address. But I need to know. We say what they did. See but me remember say even about the time no try when you know try sharp and then the problem I say this will be now but this will be now one year
and I won't be sad.
I won't stand as a cry
And you're warm on chair. What's a maker?
oh me from we tell papa my friend guy and his sister family in casa and then so you know here
Now what's in your pack of Hapoland?
for mama say the team call I say make I say meeting a coin we didn't for somewhere April this year. Didn't call and sign machine.
And she says, "I know, sir, I say, oh, yeah, young one. You sure send me only them, I have bread and your pub now manage now. Ah, and it's your photo on the side to see. Yeah, young one and here pay. When you need be not how I hear. I'm out. I'll run it at Colana.
Oh, me there. A looking program. It was a decision I took myself. I mean, I may be issuing be my buying for Naka. Yaka. Back was the young people from Sunday, almost had to miss because what ye actually and said you was poison. But me fought some man, found none shop now. Yeah, the other papa see me. And I said, yeah, me, I look for a question, Mamma Buffer.
But would you need you?
Oh, many John Bar.
Right. And so, aside the no, what kind of business was sent? Sank Yama will be Naka, fashion, and legend, and calamity. Right. I said, me, I came. My me back, Madame Benedicta, if I not see. I can't send you here. Because I may have done that so bad. So my honor will put you more, Makumayo, a family of Papushia, or two several several. I tell Becca said, you are two maintenance in the winter, and I saw wait me about.
How much me up, Papa?
Answer now, Bebano, and crashes and then I'll be catching.
Oh, I mean, you're catching it so. Now, me, sure. You know, I am money and person because you'll be an eye. And then you address you. Now, me, sure.
And I said earlier on, I have with me Madame Osman. She is a fresh widow. Her husband has been late for a year and a half now. She has 2 kids with the late husband. Well, hers is quite saddening but short because as for her, she has really struggled with the man. The man used to be a nurse. Later on, they had to relocate from where they were to Tama. That was where she helped her husband in establishing a pub at Community 1, Site 19. Mind you, the husband was asthmatic. But the news reaching her, or news that reached her, was that they were eating and the husband just went off. That was all. Right after the death of the husband, after the funeral rites had been performed, the eldest brother of her late husband took on. He took over the pub and then asked them to leave the house that they were occupying. And then she got to the realization that she was pregnant with a second child at the funeral. So she had to move from Tema because there was nowhere to go to, literally. So she moved from Tema to her mother's end. Whether the mother was feeding right or not, whether the mother had accommodation, she had nowhere to go to. So she had to move back here with her son by then, as she was still pregnant. And so, after moving, she thought that, oh, well, probably, just probably, because the elder brother of my own husband had taken over the car, he will be remitting me from time to time. But no, it was all a fantasy in her head. It never happened that way. Had she not taken the initiative to take the son, the first son, to them over there in Tema, she wouldn't have even gotten a dime from them. And indeed, she hasn't even gotten a dime from them. She put to bed, God being so good, amidst the hardship. But as to whether the family of the late husband came to check up on Madame Sandra, it never happened that way. They don't even know whether she gave birth to a full human being or a deformed child, a fair one or a dark one. So now there has been no support. She has to go for loans to work with. And that is the same loan, that's the same profit and the capital that she will be using to feed herself and the kids. The youngest is almost a year now, and there has still been no support. What Madame Sandra is saying is that if a legal assistant will be given her for her to retrieve her pal, the one that she struggled with her husband to set up at Community One Side 19, for her to retrieve it, she will be glad. And also, if they would give her a capital so that she can put into her business, as that was the business she was doing even when the husband was alive, she would be glad. And also, someone should, Madame Benedicta should assist her in taking care of her kids, as she has no one to tend to. Because she herself is also the daughter of a widow who is also struggling to make ends meet. Accommodation is another problem. She is saying that as Madame Benedicta has taken up an initiative like this, the Lord herself should strengthen her, because it is not easy, and she knows. So the Lord should bless her and strengthen her. Thank you.